Oh, there's always been pride in Corby. Always. It's one of the best community towns in the world, I think. Charity-wise, anything-wise, Corby is top dog.
I think since we've had all the new buildings built, I think Corby's became more, like, they have more pride in themselves. But I think that they need to improve a lot more to help young people.
Well, I've taken a lot of pride in Corby now since all this new shops and everything's gone up. But I've always been in Corby since I was 18, so I've always had quite a lot of pride in Corby.
The best thing about it is the people in it, because they really stick together, friendly, welcoming. You get your rough element, but you get that everywhere.
I hope we get out of the recession shortly, you know, but I think it will take a little time.
Yeah, it has affected my family because my dad got made redundant and then he got another job, and I'm looking for a Saturday job. I don't think it would have affected the council that much because they could still get loans off, like, the government and stuff.
We work in schools, so it could affect perhaps not our jobs, but how we work, what money's available.
No one really knows, like, how they get the money or how they deal with all the situations.
Well, I hope it'll remain the same, if not better.
Well, I should hope anyone with any intelligence should understand it's very difficult for them.
If they informed people on how to deal with the situations, then it would be a lot better and people would understand them a lot more.
If they take into account our opinions, then we can actually have what we need rather than what they think we want.
I think they should be consulted, and I think, well, I think they do their best.
We're paying for everything. Yeah, they should talk to us.
As long as they listen, or partly listen, or make out they're listening to the people can't really argue then, can they?
As a person in the public, you have a right to know what's going on with the council.
Ultimately, it's us who have to live with the decisions. So basically, we are the ones that need to take them.
I know it's logistically it's a hard thing to do, to talk to everybody.
Maybe have a meeting where everyone's together and can discuss certain issues and try and resolve it that way, see the best outcome.
Well, it's the Chronicle and Echo, and a lot of people buy that paper. It's the Radio Northampton. We use the media, really.
Getting one parent from every household to go to, like, a big massive meeting, and so they can discuss issues there.
Sometimes they put things through the post, don't you? Sign this and sign that, but half the time you forget about it and it's thrown aside. I think they need to have somebody come round and ask personally.
Over their radio, because Corby have their radio station, and if they broadcast it more over the radio, then people would understand it more.
Blogging it, you know, just contact through email.
To meet your counsellor or everything is quite difficult. They come at certain times and it's not always available for the person.
Well, I think every community should have, like, someone that's involved with the council that they can have people come over and ask them questions about what's going on.
If we can get involved, I think a lot of people will, but it's very difficult.
You step out of the house and the front, like, grass is just covered in litter, so I don't particularly want to go and pick it up, but maybe if there's facilities there, then it wouldn't be there in the first place.
I think if people had enough time and wanted to do it, then they would.
If you're any decency, you do. If you think someone's in difficulty, you'd knock at the door. Well, I would.
We make sure everybody's all right, and you know, and report anything that's wrong. Like street lighting, I reported the other month or so when the street light went out.
And we got paints out for some graffiti move that we did ourselves. Like I say, neighbours do pick up the litter.
I mean, when we volunteer, we take on this, so therefore it's not really on the onus of anybody, really. I mean, we volunteer, yeah, to put something back.